renouncing religion and becoming popular. That is the trend these YouTubers today have set. You've got to renounce something to gain something. It's an old Hindu philosophy. कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ खोना पड़ेगा types. But why do you have to give up on your basic beliefs which were straight and right? I mean, isn't that a problem for you? There's one religion in this world which gives you the complete freedom to achieve whatever you want to achieve politically, theologically, physically, mentally, spiritually, or for that matter, the entire system of self belief. There is only one religion in this world which gives you complete freedom of the entire walks of life, and for no reason I see these people who claim to renounce religion. And come on, I'm an atheist. So, my religion allows me to be an atheist. Do you know why I'm atheist? Because I believe that God resides in everything and anything around you. Anything around you. That's where God resides. And that's what my religion teaches me. But I see this out of the world stupid faces who still linger on their own, the last thoughts of their religion and their countries, and then making a lot of facts against them. Yes, this is true. Some of the Abrahamic religions, all of the Abrahamic religions, have no answers to who am I and who are you. The day you have the answers to the question, who am I, you've won half of the world. It's a simple question. But can you ask these questions in any Abrahamic religions? Like I was telling you the other day, the difference between sales and marketing. To find a need and fulfill it is sales. To create a demand and maintain it is marketing. So, what I'm talking about, guys, right now, I talk on my cell phone. I don't have a nice camera or a tripod or anything of that sort. I just record things on my cell phone, and I have a channel. I don't know how I have a channel. Thanks to YouTube, I can make videos on my handheld cell phone and still create videos. Now, that's an achievement. That's something which you cherish on. That is what Hinduness teaches you. It teaches you to make the most of what you have and to care a damn of what you don't. I mean, look at this. This is just a basic house, right? No Illuminati, no big structures, you know, no gadgets. It's a basic house. But am I contented? You can see from my face. Can you tell that of somebody who is recording videos of renouncing something? Do they feel happy to you? You do not have to renounce anything to gain something in this world. All you have to renounce is your goddamn ego. Once you let go of your ego, let me quote this for you. In around 350 years, 60 years before now, when there was no British rule in India, quote unquote, no British rule in India, it was just emerging the times of the East India Company, and we were heavily on all fronts fighting war against Islamists, invaders. You know which religion has still stood firm without renouncing your own religion, without accepting Islam, standing still and confident for 800 years? Or let me be more specific, 1350 years. Because the first of Islams came into Kerala in about 658 BC. Sorry, 658 CE. Yeah, that's when they came in. Do people even realize that the second mosque of the entire Islam faith was not built anywhere in Africa, anywhere in Arabia, where Islam originated, pragmated, tormented? The second mosque, out of a free will of a Hindu Raja, the land was given by a Hindu Raja in Kerala, and the second mosque of Islam is in Kerala, around 115 kilometers from Kochi. Seems stupid, right? Yeah, it is stupid. But then we as Hindus stood over time. Do you know why we stood over time? I mean, do I always have to take my clothes off to make my point? No, I don't think so. But yes, we stood over time because we are resilient. We are the most organized, resilient society that time has ever produced. And we are made that way because we believe in pluralism. Pluralism, as in, there is not one set of rules, not one book, which leads to the ultimate truth. You can have your own ideas and I can have mine, and all the ideas lead to the ultimate truth. But there has been a big shift. There's been a big shift after 2014 in India. And it is going to be so big that the entire world will follow what happens in India after 2014 for times to come. For a simple reason, you have a set of principles which your inner self actually describes as completely wrong. I've listened to a lot of scholars in Hinduism and out of Hinduism who claim to know Hinduism as a whole. And they talk about Brahman and Atma as if they know everything of it. And they talk about free will, which Abrahamic religions will never understand. Because free will is not based on a set of ideas that you already follow and then you choose to not follow them. That is not free will. Do you know what free will is? Free will in the world is about you thinking for yourself the logical way out of a given situation, which does not hurt others. Yeah, because it's your free will. You can decide to hurt others or hurt yourself in the process. But that's not free will. Because people from all the Abrahamic religions around the world will never ever understand all the philosophical scholars coming from the Abrahamic religions or from the traditional Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism cultures. There is one thing that God has given, and nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. That is called Sad Vivek Buddhi, which means Sat, that is true. Sad means it is good. Vivek means means a substance which hardly a few people can understand. It means a substance where I do not harm myself, my belongings, my beliefs. I do not harm anybody else's belongings and their beliefs. Vivek and Buddhi, the understanding, Buddhi, the understanding of not harming anybody spiritually, physically, mentally, and ethically. That is called Sad Vivek Buddhi. And none of the scholars I've listened to in the world have anything to say about Sad Vivek Buddhi. And that is a God's gift. It is prevalent everywhere. In the most idiosyncratic insects or amoebas, or the highly learned individuals, humans. It is called Sad Vivek Buddhi. A tiger will never kill just because it wants to kill. It will kill when it is hungry and he'll eat, because that is the buddhi given to him. Yeah. Ants will collect over winters and summers. They'll keep on collecting food. They will not consume even a small part of it unless and until ordered, because they are an organized group, right? And they have this Satsat Vivek Buddhi given to them by their God, by everybody's God, by the way. And God, not in Abrahamic terms, uh, not in ism's terms. It is the basic power given to every living organism to connect with the ethos or Brahmand or whatever you call it in your terms. It is that power to connect, and it is there in every individual, and that to me is the basic uh, between an animal and human, because the animal does not understand Sat Sat Vivek Buddhi, but he follows it. A man, human, a woman, or whatever, it's not genderistic. Man, women, gays, cross genders, all of us, humans, have something called Sat Sat Vivek Buddhi. And this is hardly ever understood. That is where my problem lies. I mean, Hinduism has all these good things about it, and it does not go ahead and preach it. Why? The Abrahamic religions have so many limitations to them, but they are ordered by whom? I don't know. They believe in something that is not them. Aham Brahmasmi. I am eternal life. I am the cause and effect of my actions. That is what we are. But the deciding factor is the Sad Sad Vivek Buddhi. And that is where sales and marketing again comes in. You see how rational or irrational that is? I'm saying rational, not rational. It's rational. Actually means to ration something. It's actually one thing that I really believe, that Hindus around the world should come together, not because they are from a specific belief or system or type of pujas and aratis types. The Hindus who believe in 500,000, 50,000 millions infinite path that lead to liberation or moksha or God or whatever you call it. It's time we actually marketed this concept. What we are doing is sales. When somebody is stuck, is in a need, he himself finds Hinduism. Yeah, I mean, Hinduism has kept it itself as, yeah, we are there, so when you're in a big distress, just think about it, it'll come to you. We do not actually go out and preach it. But yes, this Sat Vivek Buddhi is there in every individual. It is there in Pakistanis, it is there in Saudis, it is there in Turkeys, it is there everywhere around the world. Even ISIS, people fighting for a very bad cause, still have this inner voice telling them what to do, what is right and what is wrong. That is Sat Vivek. It is the gift that we recognize as humans, which even animals have, but they do not realize it. The power of Sat Vivek is what will get communities together, and the power of Sat Vivek is what will break the shackles and probably make this world a better place to live, not only to live, to die and come again, or whatever your belief is. It'll at least be the dissuading factor from anybody having any jealousy for anybody else, any anger for anybody else. The Kshatripus, the six vital enemies that a human faces. See, Hinduism is so much, it talks about so much. And again, I've seen a lot of scholars talk about different factors of Hinduism, and it talks about the basic elements, the six enemies that you possess in yourself. Kshatripu, six enemies within yourself. Kam, Krodha, Lobha, Mada, Moha, Matsara. Kam is Kam Vasana of having everything in the world, all the women, all the wealth. Kam. That's an enemy. Krodh, anger. Because I cannot control myself. I hit somebody. That's one part of anger. Anger has many manifestations. Anger is stupid. Kam, Krodha, Lobh. Lobh. Lobh is something that you want. Somebody else has it and you do not. And you want it. How many times have you faced this? You know, I've been on the internet enough. But these are the factors of Hinduism nobody discusses. Hinduism actually discusses your own enemies. Kam, Krodha, Lobh. I want something that I do not have just because somebody else has it. No, that's your enemy. You will get it when you deserve it. Get over it. Lobh. Mad. Mad is the unthinking or stupidity or arrogance. Yeah, I can crush anybody for anything in this world and I'll get everything. Mad. Mad is uh, it's swelling around your brain that causes you to unthink rather than think. Mad. Again, enemy. Moha. Moha is can be described as in Abrahamic terms as eating this sacred apple. That's moha. That is what caused Abrahamic religions to erupt in the first place, right? Moha. I am not supposed to do this, but I cannot control myself. Moha. The uncontrollable, that's Mohan. And Matsar, the last of it. Matsar is jealousy. Jealousy. Why am I jealous about somebody? Because he knows something better than me. He has something better than me. He wants something better than me. He needs something better than me. All that together is jealousy. These are six of the enemies present within yourself. And really, I've really seen a lot of scholars talk about dogma and pragmatism and all of that. These are your basic enemies. If you can get over them, you'll be the happiest person on this earth. That's what Hinduism is about. Now, I wanted to give this video a title, but I guess it can fit into multiple titles. So maybe when I am actually viewing what I've said for the last, how many, 25, 26 minutes, I might be able to give it a title, but I can actually title it in n number of different divisions. So, guys, here comes again. That is what the understanding of self will give you, will make you practice. Today, I've spoken about the six own enemies the person has. Shatripu. Probably in the next coming video, I'll cover something like Panchatattva, the five elements. Five elements, not in nature, five elements that are present in an individual. So let's see where this takes me. Thank you, and if you like, please make sure you subscribe and all the gothics that go with it.